can't groove, she don't want any great sex. Say less.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. She want 50, got me, baby.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Davis. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. From the gun, Smith. Was secured by George Pickett. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Fits it through the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Smith on first down. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. That throw finds Pickens. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. First down, Smith to throw. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, set.
And again, it's Smith. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Roll, ready!
Davis. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone. And the offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to the back. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots finish off their opening drive. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They're out and set. First and 10.
Let's go. Check go.
Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Connection made to Judy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second and 3 now. This ball's cut by Pickens. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Davis gets it from the gun, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Searches from the pocket. Finds Miller, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's first and 10.
70 range.
Pressure comes. Smith. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Smith back to throw. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 11. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Handoff here to Davis. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I love throwing that 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st down, ball at the 36. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, and it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Completed here to Pickens. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He's on the move. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing is Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. George Pickens the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Patriots at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. On target to his man pull. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Holt makes the catch. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Man in motion, headed right. Back now, pressure on its way. And oh, he got it! Interception!
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
From the gun, Smith. He's going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Chased out to his right. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Warrior 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hook.
Now Smith. Buys time, rolling right. He has the first over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. New set of downs for him from the 46. He's back to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that one's unsuccessful. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. Track 60. Ready to work. 18, right here. 69.
Throwing from the gun here. He's going deep this time. Touchdown, New England. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. On the handoff, here's Davis. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. Looking to throw, Smith. Escapes the pocket. Finds a man, right side.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Smith to the air now. That's caught for the first. And that one's going to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
19
Man in motion here. First down, Smith to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. They kick the running back in motion. And again, it's Smith. Finding Davis. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Davis up the middle. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Go! 70 range, 70 range. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Motioning left is their running back. Flush down now to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Complete out to the right. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. Jukes one defender, and that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Throwing now on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Only one quarter. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Pass play on 1st and 10. Has it down close. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. And the deep ball falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now it's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Smith on 1st down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun snap to Smith. Escapes out to the left. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. He's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down from the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Let's go now.
A handoff for Davis, running right. And he gets in, touchdown! The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They send the tight end in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. In left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They've got a man in motion. Here he is to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. To throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. Dumped off to his running back. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Motioning the tight end left. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Finds Kincaid. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They stay on the ground with Williams. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
Putting a receiver in motion. Running left is Davis. And this one is stopped after getting up past the 35. So it's the Bills